Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? I thank you for your donation, Sarah and Alex. Appreciate you hanging out. We got Nicola Maruta, Becca Boo. Welcome back. Tarot Magician, what's going on? We got, let's see, Reiki. Hello. Crafty Lady. We got Kevin Misrak. And I believe that's it for now. Thank you very much for being here. We have a fine weekend ahead of us. It is a 3-day weekend. So we are going to enjoy every moment of that 3-day weekend up around here. So yeah, let's get started over there. We got Alex is first up, wants to know what is R's current feelings and intentions for me. Let's see what's going on with R. I am R. Speaking of the R's, I thank you for your donation as well. Sarah, what's up? UniverseTarot, welcome back. You got Retro Nerd Girl, what is going on? Crafty Lady as well. We got everybody in here tonight. It is a party up in here. All right, let's get a little bit of R's current feelings, intentions. Where's that going? Where's it headed? What kind of focus do we got going on over there? We got some PayPal donations as well. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. Is that going to refresh or is it not going to refresh? It is going to refresh. There we go. Thank you for your donation over the PayPal side. All right, let's see what's going on over here. YN, let me know what your question is on the PayPal donation. YN, thank you much. All right. What is R's current feelings and intentions for me? Looks like the Three of Swords over here. They may not have the best intentions. Now, this is recoverable. Maybe we have the Lovers or the Two of Cups or maybe a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, something that's going to recover us from the first card being a Three of Swords. It just feels like their intentions, maybe their feelings may not be in line with kind of what you're looking for, where you want to be, what your focus is in this particular case. You may have some overall issues just kind of figuring out what their true unselfishness kind of thing is going on through here. It just doesn't look like it's pure. It looks like it has a little bit maybe of a narcissistic tone to it. You may want to watch out as far as that goes. Three of Pentacles, you got a couple of threes starting out. It almost makes me think like they're trying to create something that's not there. They're trying to force something that is not there, like just trying to just reach out and make something happen where there's not really any motion going on. You definitely kind of want to watch for that and not get caught up in that as well. A King of Swords just points to sort of a little bit of selfishness, possible just focusing on what is good for them rather than what is good for the overall relationship or what's good for the overall thing as of now, but always entertainment purposes only. But yeah, you know, that's it. So let's see what is happening over there. Thank you very much for your donation. We got Misrak, MR, Karima. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. All right, let's get a little bit of love forecast. Sarah wants to dip into the THOTH too. Sarah is willing. Sarah's willing to take the risk on the THOTH side. We'll see where that is going to take us indeed. YN, I got your question. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. We got OA as well on the PayPal side. We are rocking it tonight. Let's see what the Victorian romantic has to say for us tonight. Hopefully it's good as far as the romance goes and the love is going to take you. Eight of Wands, there is some movement. There is a trip going on. Not only the Eight of Wands, but the Seven of Cups. It feels like that you have more than one opportunity. You have more than one door that is open that is going to be good. It's going to be exciting. That is going to be some place that you can at least, you know, sort of dig into and figure out what you want. Eight of Wands talks about a possible connection, a possible movement, right? We're going to see somebody. We're taking a trip maybe with somebody. We definitely have some need to be moving as far as love goes. And that's going to be good because that means that there's some action going on. There's something happening. A lot of times if you're just in that wait state, like a Four of Swords or something like that, you're not really in that motion mode, not really in that exciting mode. And I think getting that that exciting mode, it's going to be good for you because it's going to give you some action, some adventure, and something to look forward to. I think that's going to be fantastic. Seven of Cups does say this could possibly be a couple of different people that are trying to get your attention here, and that's something that's pretty good. I can make a different choice. I have some options. I think that's going to be something indeed that you're going to like to see. Queen of Swords says be upfront and honest. I do think that someone is in it for possible long term or possible short term, or you definitely want to sort of be upfront about what you want and how you want things to go so that you can be on the same page as anybody that is interested in sort of, pursuing you or interested in being a connection with you. That's going to be great as far as that goes. Four of Swords says don't be in a rush as well as far as love goes. Even if they're in a rush, you don't have to be in a rush. This is something where we can take our time, we can think about it, and we can definitely do that, especially if you do have more options. I think that gives you the opportunity to be more selective and to not be rushing into anything where you don't have a lot of the best interest in mind as far as that goes. Bardman, we got NC as well. Thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. We got Sarah over here wants to venture into the risque world of the Thoth Tarot. We can do that indeed. We can do a Thoth Tarot and see what is happening on that. NC, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. General. Oh, man, you want a general with the Thoth. You're just giving the Thoth all the room to breathe tonight. The Thoth is going to take it into the crazy zone right here. That could be it indeed. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, where are we going to be at? A little bit of risk indeed. The Star. Ooh, you got the Lovers. It looks like it could be in that Lovers zone. You could be really manifesting something that is making a lot of sort of an individuality, something that's really pulling some aspects of you out that you have not seen before. Somebody that sort of gets that adventurous side of you, gets that romantic side of you, gets sort of a lot of emotions that you haven't felt in a while, a lot of pull, a lot of sort of excitement that you just haven't had in a bit. The Lovers card at the end does point us back to, hey, possible romance, possible love relationships. Like we just saw, you're looking at possible, again, maybe a couple of different options as far as that goes. You are looking at one of the best cards in the deck, which just talks about emotional availability, emotions flowing in the direction that you need them, flowing in the where you sort of want them to be, right? So we starting off with that guided light. Again, there's almost something that's guiding you in a direction that's taking you on that adventure. So this sort of clarifies what we just saw in the last one, where we have that little bit of that movement. That movement is because you're guided into that direction. You are sort of leaning into a place because now I see the yellow brick road. Now I see something I can pursue. I see something that I can do and I can take action on. Overall, there's just not a lot of worrying that needs to take place here. There's a big potential for anything coming up in the next few months for you just to overthink it. And you just don't want to get into that zone where you're just overthinking everything. You're trying to just, to try to make everything perfect, everything line up perfectly. Just follow the road that's been laid out. This is something that you've wanted to create. This is something that you have been focused on. Let it play out the way that you need it to play out, and that's going to be the best option for you. UniverseTarot and Karima with a double dono. I greatly appreciate you. Let's get YN on the board tonight and see what is going on here. YN wanna know why was it so quiet around me tonight? I don't know. Maybe it's because that you needed to be on the stream. That's why you needed to be on the stream. That's why it was so quiet. That is going on. Lena, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Karima, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you as well. Let's see. It's a mystery. It's quiet. Maybe it's good to be quiet. We'll see. King of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is a time to really find out what is within your mind. It is time to find out, what are you thinking about? What are you focused on? What are you creating in your life? And is that something that you're ready to sort of deal with at this time? Because a lot of times we just focus on things that are wasting our time. A lot of things we focus on things that we really don't want or we really don't desire. We're focused on our fears. We're focused on our anxiety. This is really a time to sort of quiet your mind, quiet your thoughts, figure out what is going through your head and how do you control it? How do you make it better? And how can you improve in that area? That King of Swords just feels like that, it just feels like this is a time for introspection. This is a time for just letting them do their own thing, letting you do your own thing, sort of not having to reach out, not doing as much as you sort of need to do here. Ten of Wands says we already have enough to deal with within the situation already. So let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on what's important to us and let anybody else do their own thing. So there we go. It's sort of just letting you get that done. UniverseTarot, thank you for your donation as well. We got MR. It's got a couple of D questions is what I'm talking about.
Everybody loves the D.
All right, let's see what kind of D that we can get standing up tonight. That's what I'm saying. There we go. The tech is acting flaky, and nothing you're doing is correcting it. Well, crafty lady, I hope your technology heals itself and corrects itself. But you have a good weekend as well. Thank you for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you being here, even if it's for a couple of minutes. All right, D's feelings for me. Four of Wands, let's build a new opportunity. Let's build a new home here. Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. I'm not as defensive as I used to be. I'm not in that mode of being very defensive now. I'm not that mode of trying to get a lot of separation through here. I want to open doors. I want to make things a little bit better. I want to improve the overall look and feel of how we're doing things. And if we need to make contact, if we need to sort of get things going, that is going to be great. But it just feels like that we have been separated maybe too long, and it's time to sort of reach out and bridge that gap. Make all of the things get a little bit better, make all of the things improve, and overall just get it into a better state as of now. So it looks like they're sort of reaching out to you. They want to make up for some things. They want to get some things going and at least start over. At least get the opportunity to start over as far as that goes. All right, we got D's next action towards me. Will they contact me? You know, based upon the previous reading, it does look pretty decent as far as a contact, what have you. Wheel of Fortune says yes. We want to get back to normal. And you sort of saw this from the previous reading. I want to get back to normal. I want to have this opportunity. I want something to be a little bit better than it is today. It's almost like that it is a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much for them, right? The Nine of Wands. They feel like the situation's wounded. It's not something that's functioning. It's not something that's working for either one of you. So let's make up for this. I think the next action could be a contact. They just feel like that either they messed up, you messed up. They have some blame to go around here, but they want to bridge that gap. They want to sort of fix things and correct it. And the Wheel of Fortune, right? Let's get back to normal. That is going to be their thing. So overall, will they contact you? I do think that deserves a nice level of a thumbs up over there. It's going to look pretty good as well. All right, get a raise at work. Can we get a little bit more money at work? That would be fantastic if they would give us a little bit more money. That would be fantastic. All right, let's see if that's going to be possible at all. You do have an Ace of Swords, Hermit, and a Judgment. Judgment says at the end of the year, you are going to have a review, and I think more money is indeed going to be on the table. So yeah, I do think we could have the possibility of more money. A little bit of a thumbs up action there, but yes, it looks like more money could be indeed here. Hermit. the level of independence you have at work, the level of going forth and doing things, making things happen. That's going to be very important here because you have shown that level of interest. You've shown that level of sort of pushing through, making things happen, and they really see that and they appreciate that. The Judgment card just says, yes, let's get that done. Let's make this happen. The Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, really moving forward here, evaluating what you've done, evaluating how you have been, and getting that open communication over there. And I think that's going to be it. I think that is going to be it indeed. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good indeed. Let's get Karima phase 1 happening over here. Let's see out of that. As current feelings, what are the overall thoughts lately about me? Let's break this down like MC Hammer right now with a little bit of the Victorian romantic tarot. Everybody does love this tarot deck, including me. So let's make this happen over here. I'm trying to fit, I got so many decks, I'm trying to fit them on the table, and I can't really fit them all on the table anymore. I have so many decks that it's difficult to put them on the table. The tarot tower is full. I need a second tarot tower, but there's not really any room for it anymore. So my other table was stolen by a, well, it's not stolen. It was borrowed by an individual that never returned it. So yeah, so I'm missing a table. Otherwise, I maybe could have a second tarot tower. But no, that is not going to be something. So we are running out of room, and worst of all, we have about 50 more decks to unbox because we have lots and lots and lots of tarot decks to unbox now. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see what's going on here. A little bit of S's current feelings for me. You get a King of Swords with a High Priestess, Chariot, 10 of Swords. This is something where they want to know the truth. Here's what I think the push is for next week. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think the push for next week is I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. And that's what you're kind of going, right? And it's almost like that they sort of want to get through all of the fluffy talk. They want to get right to the direct motion, right to the direct communication here. It feels like that they want to just know the truth. I mean, it's not like you've been hiding anything, but it's almost like that they think there's something subversive going on over here, and that is interesting too. King of Swords, right? I have these demands. I demand this, and you're going to see a little bit of that demanding side next week. High Priestess, we need revelations. We need that fit. And they feel like that you're hiding something. We have some subversive things going on over there. And I think that you're going to get a little bit of that next week. I don't think it's going to be like super demanding, but it's almost like that they're trying to get to something that doesn't exist. That Chariot, we need to move in a direction of the 10 of Swords. We need to move in a direction where they know everything. They know all the little nuances. They know kind of what is that going on. And I think that's the current feeling, right? They almost have something like they didn't quite get enough information. They need more of it, or they didn't get the correct information. And they're like, maybe I didn't ask the correct question. Maybe I didn't get to the bottom line, right? So you're going to hear them say, and again, going way out on a limb, you're going to hear them say next week something about a bottom line or something about the truth. I think that's really going to come out next week. So look for that. Again, entertainment purposes only, but we are going out on a limb because I got that feels today. That's what I'm saying. All right, what are Current's overall thoughts about me today? 7 of Pentacles. I've worked a lot on this relationship and I want it to succeed. I put a lot of that in. 7 of Pentacles. I put it all in. I've done all of this effort, all of this work, right? H, thank you for your donation. Speaking of putting work in, but yeah, that 8 of Cups, it feels like that they have abandoned some of their original things that they wanted out of this, right? So they have abandoned some of the original feelings. They have abandoned some of the things that they had first come in with this, and they sort of replace this with like, how do I build stability here? How do I get things the way that I want them to be? Because I put a lot of work. I put that 7 of Pentacles. I planted the seeds for success, and that is, you know, something that they're really excited about. They're really focused on, and they want that to be one of the mainstays case going through over here. Hanged Man just says you're just going to have a different feeling. It's just like the thoughts are a little bit different. They have evolved a little bit to something else, and you are going to have a small amount of pushback next week as far as, you know, sort of getting to the bottom line. And I think the words bottom line actually comes out of their mouth. We're going way out on a limb over here, being very specific, but hey, that's the way I roll. Misrak knows how I roll. What is coming in September for me? What kind of things are going to be on the table for me? Let's use the Weird World Tarot. We'll see what's going on with all of that. We'll see how that goes. Reiki B, Reiki B, is it okay if I send you all of your stuff at once, including your winnings? Is that okay? Let me know. Reiki B, let me know if it's okay to send your winnings along with your order and all the other stuff that you had ordered and your Meraki and all this other stuff. Let me know. All right, Misrak, coming in September, something's failing. It's almost like your refrigerator's having some sort of a problem, or something that you use on a daily basis starts having some kind of issues in September. And I think it's pretty late in September, but like midline to late, a little bit on the 2/3 section of September, something just stops working that you rely on every day, that you sort of have a little bit of reliance upon, right? You have that Hanged Man, like something's not producing like it needs to, and you need to either fix it, you need to address it, you need to do something in that regard and get it rocking and rolling. So you may want to have a little bit of funds set aside for something like that. Ten of Pentacles talks about it could be something in the home as far as that goes. You do have a little bit of money coming in, so it does offset this a little bit. It's almost like some money you've been waiting for, or some event that you've been waiting for to finish, some event that you have been waiting for to conclude. You just have that sort of sitting out there, right? You have it sitting out there, and you're ready to sort of see that moving. You're ready to see that going on, and that's going to be something important for you as well. As far as love goes, you got a little bit of love in the queue, nothing just substantial, nothing just revolutionary as is. It feels like emotionally you're okay at best, right? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Moneyball movie. You get a base hit on love, and that's kind of what you get. You don't go over there for the home run. You just go for the base hits, and if you stick with that, you got a lot of good on the love side as far as this goes. NC has got a couple of questions tonight. We got Karima in the mix as well. Let's get a little bit of another beautiful tarot. This is the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, one of my faves of all time. Let's see. Hey, so our feelings about us no longer being together. Did they just ghost you, or like what happened over there? I mean, did you get a little bit of the ghosty action over there? I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking the question, but yeah, we'll see what's happening here. Looks like the Four of Cups. They just don't want to be together. Feelings about us no longer to be together. They're good with it. I don't know if that's good or bad, but they're okay with y'all not being together. It just feels like that they're okay with it. Maybe they've moved into that area to where they don't care anymore. Maybe they feel like this is going to be better overall for both of you. You just have this Four of Cups, right? A little bit of a disappointment at first, but it just feels like the wheel of the year, the wheel of fortune sort of set in. And this is something, the new normal. I like it. This is something that I can appreciate. This is something that needed to happen anyway, but that's going to be all right, right? The Four of Swords. This was something that was planned. It was an eventuality that we can't be together. It's not like this is a surprise that, pulled the rug out from under us. This was an eventuality that this happened. There was some time that occurred in order for this to take place. So they're just kind of like, this is what I got. This is what I get, and they're just sort of taking it day by day as far as that goes. All right, let's get another Karima phase 2 going on in here. How's he viewing me currently, and what are intentions towards me right now? Tarot Reader, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Tarot Reader, hit me up on Instagram, please. Tarot Reader, I got a one of those Merakis for you. So Tarot Reader, hit me up. Did you buy a Tasty Tarot? If you did, I'll ship it with that. If not, I'll ship it separately. Anyway, let me know. Tarot Reader, hit me up on the Insta. instantly on the Insta and get that covered for you. All right, Norton Antivirus is telling me that I could sign up for something, and I don't want to sign up for any more Norton Antivirus. I think I'm good. I think that I am good for that. All right, how is he viewing me currently? Hey, Five of Pentacles with the Emperor. They feel like they've been too controlling. They feel like they have been too controlling in the context of this relationship. Is that something they have been? Maybe. Is that something that they have sort of been doing? Maybe. You have the Wheel of Fortune seems to be in every reading, no matter what deck I pull. Okay, we can deal with that. Wheel of Fortune just talks about sort of a global reading for everybody over here. But the Five of Pentacles with that Emperor, have I been too controlling? Have I been too demanding within the context of that? That's how he's viewing you. Like, maybe I have been a little bit overboard. Maybe I have been a little too demanding and two things like that, which is humorous because next week we have this digging into the depths or trying to get some truth from this. Wheel of Fortune just says that they've created a new normal from here and they're wondering if it's any good, right? Is this something we should be working on? Is this something that we should be settled down with? And that's kind of the question for you. Is the new normal that you have something that you appreciate, something that you like, or is it something that is going to be temporary? Is it something that is going to be a little bit building towards something better? Because they do want to build towards something better, and we've seen in previous reads, they do want to expand this and again go into a bigger component, go into a bigger motion through here, and I think that's something that is going to be very focused for them. All right, what are they? By the way, if you want a copy of this, I got a few left. So yeah, this is going to be the conclusion. This will be the conclusion of the Waterfall Tarot. Once these are gone, there is no more Waterfall Tarot pretty much forever. So yeah, if you want a copy of that, get one. It is quite cheap indeed. So yeah, we got the no box version is just dirt cheap. And that's good. That is good. All right. What are his intentions towards me right now? Hierophant. Very interesting. That's the intention. Finding the depths. Finding the reality. Finding what's really going on. It really feels like that they want to find out where things are going. They want to find out, what is happening here, right? The Hierophant. I want the details. I want the information. I want to dig into this and see what's happening here, right? If they feel like that they've been looking. Here's what I think. Karima, I just thought of this because of this card and this card. They've been watching either your house, they've been watching your social media. There's something that happened lately that they have questions about. There's something that happened lately that they are sort of perusing, or they are kind of wanting to figure out, what is going on? Where are we kind of going to be at the end of the day here? It feels like they saw something that made them think something else is going on over there. The Sun, I've gotten out. I've got some more information. I've revealed some things, and my intentions now is to find out some information on that and find out what's going on. Two of Pentacles just says that they're trying to juggling too much here, and I think that they are being a little bit on the over-controlling side, so I do think that reading in the previous does sort of point to that. So yes, the answer is to that. Maybe you have been a little bit on that Emperor, High Priestess, over controlling side there. So yeah, just something that you're just going to kind of have to put up with as far as that goes as well. So there we go. All right, let's see what is going on next. We got a little bit. Tarot Reader, thank you for hitting me up over there. I will reply after the stream with that. Tarot of Dragons. Do I even have that anymore? Oh, I do. I do have that. It is over here, hidden in the depths of this. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll see where that is going to be. All right, see about a general reading. Where is that going to take us? Oh, man, a little bit of that Tower. Are you ready for the Tower? I mean, are you ready for the Tower, Bartman? Are you ready for a little bit of a shakeup? It feels like a shakeup is coming through. A shakeup is happening over here. Not only the Tower, but a Two of Swords. Like things are structurally sort of breaking down. But the good news is the Two of Swords says that may not affect us. That may not be something that is going to be detrimental to us. That may not affect us as much as we think that that it could. And that's good news because it just feels like the tower is falling, and yet we're not really affected as much about it. Now, what does that mean? Let me tell you my interpretation of this. I think that the tower is falling at a distance. The tower is falling into onto some things that doesn't really affect you, or some things that you may think is important, but it isn't important, right? So you're sort of in that mode back and forth here. But yeah, the tower is falling, but it doesn't affect you. That's going to be one of those things that's happening throughout there. Overall, the Six of Pentacles does say that there's a gift. There is a revelation. There's something good that comes through here. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I'm doing stock market trading and somebody looks at me and says, oh my God, the stock that you were trading just crashed, right? Because I'm not doing long-term trading on that. It doesn't affect me. If it goes up, it goes down, it's good either way. But somebody looking from the outside could go, oh my God, you said you were trading that. It crashed today. And I'm going to tell them it's good because up or down, I do short-term trading, right? So it looks like the tower has crashed, and yet it has not. So there you go. A little bit of an example from my life. So that is something that could really not be affecting you at all, but it really looks detrimental from the outside, or maybe it looks detrimental from kind of where you were examining as far as that goes. Nina, should I ask Nina out? Is that going to be a possible love connection? You're the Knight of Cups. I say you go for it, you know? I say you go for it. All right, let's see a little bit of Universe Tarot over there. Samantha V, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Thank you very much for your donation. Samantha, I need to email you this weekend as well. I got a gift for you. KDP, thank you for your donation. Greatly appreciate you. All right, well, let's see. Should I ask Nina out? Is she interested? I say go for it. You got a Four of Pentacles. This is something where you have been hesitant about that. You have been a little bit pulled back here. You haven't been sort of fully online with that, and that's something that you do need to engage. You do need to reach out. You do need to do it. Absolutely. That Knight of Swords just talks about taking that motion and taking that action. Not only that, the Knight of Swords just talks about getting the risk in, doing things without looking for a result, doing things just because you can, right? So don't be just super attached to it, a lot of importance attached to it. You just throw it out there and see what happens, you know? Just throw it out there and see what happens. The problem is if you get too attached to it, you're asking out just totally changes your environment. The King of Swords, the communication from swords. You're talking about a big thumbs up over here. Get the love balloons out there. Be that Knight of Cups and do the asking out indeed. Universe Tarot also wants to know about clarity with H. Is that something that we can do? Is that something that's possible? Maybe. We'll see with that. Will I get clarity? I don't know. Do you want clarity? The first thing that comes around in my mind, do you want clarity? Do you really want clarity? Is that something that's really important to you? Like, that's the first thing out of the brain, right? All right, let's look at this Eight of Swords. You got a little bit of Hanged Man and a Ten of Pentacles. I really think this is something you're never really going to get the clarity that you want. I think you already know the information that you need. You already know. You have that embrace already that is out there. You have it laid out in front of you. You have the information that you need. This is not something you need to chase. Bottom line, you have the information, not something you need to chase here. The Hanging Man, you're just maybe not really going to get the clarity that you want. You're not going to get the answers that you want as far as this is. Ten of Pentacles, we have everything that we need in this situation already. And the Eight of Swords, right? You're restricted from getting some of the things that you want. You're restricted from this. You may never have the clarity, but you already know the bottom line. You already know the reasoning behind what happened or what is going on. And that is going to be the critical component as far as it goes. We're using all the fun decks tonight. We're making it read tonight. Beautiful decks and beautiful readings. Thank you very much for being here, and I greatly appreciate y'all's support as always. Y'all make the reading fun. Y'all make logging in fun, and love logging in over here. All right, let's see what's going on with Karima, phase 3 over there. What are his love feelings towards me lately? And he's been thinking about one long-term serious relationship. All right, we'll see about this. Let's go ahead and make this happen with a little bit of monsters. We got monsters in the closet indeed, but these are good monsters. These are good monsters. We'll see where this is going to take us. What kind of adventure we got going on. All right. We're going to say here, as far as, feelings towards me lately, the Magician and Death. They feel like that they're ready to implement the change. That's one of the feelings that they've had, right? We've seen that. We've seen that change implementation. We've seen that reality kind of creeping up here, kind of being available. The Magician into the Death card. I'm able to make some changes, and that's what they want to do. That is what they want to do. The love feelings. I want to make some changes. I want to get things. And the Tower is a good feeling and a good thing here. We have to break down some of the structure that we do on a day-to-day basis, some of the things in their life, some of the things that they've relied on for many years, the stability in there. It has to be broken down in order to really get to where we want to go at the end of the day here. Queen of Swords just talks about this being direct, being very direct in here, and I think that's going to be important for them, for you, and for everybody else. But we must break down the things that exist in order to make these big changes, and that are their love feelings. That's their love feelings right now as far as it goes. All right, well, let's go to the next question where we got been thinking about wanting a long-term serious relationship in the past 3 days. Very specific indeed. We got a little 3-day timeline there. Is that something that happened? Is that something that we can make go? Samantha, thank you for all your donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see. Hanged Monster. Well, you got a little bit of a Hanged Monster with a 9 of Wands. Emperor. You got a lot of command and control cards today. We got the Hierophant. We got the Emperor in the other deck. There's a lot of command and control feels going through here, right? So serious relationship in the past 3 days. They feel like they're ready to move on it if they can have control, if they can micromanage this, if it can be in their realm, under their control. And I think they are micromanaging a little bit too much lately, and that is something that's sort of hurting them. That could be why they're so concerned in the previous reading about all of that. But yeah, you do have a 9 of Wands. They feel like that they've hurt you in the past. They don't want to hurt you. They want things to go the way that it's going to be beneficial to everybody. They want things to go just in the direction that would be, sort of mutually good for everybody going through here. Hanged Monster just says that they realize your plans and their plans don't match 100%. We want to fix that. That's sort of the feeling in the past 3 days, right? So there we go. Felicia, thank you for being Felicia, that's your first donation over here. Felicia, thank you for being a virgin on the Tarot Oracle show. I greatly appreciate you. We got KM with a generous donation as well. I greatly appreciate you too. All right, now we got a lot of good readings, a lot of good donations, and a lot of stuff to do today. It is busy. It is a superbly busy indeed. But you know what time it is? It's that time, my friends. It's that time. It is time to give away something. Tonight, we are giving away the Tarot of Cards. If you can tell me my birthday, if you're the first person in chat to tell me my birthday, and you live in the United States of America, you must live in the United States of America, and you must watch the stream enough to know what my birthday is. If you know the date of my birthday, post it in chat. You win the Tarot of Cards. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. It's got cards. It's got cars. So if you like cars, if you like automobiles, you like a little Corvette, Ford, Chevy, Honda, GM, whatever you got, you can get to your destination by driving there with a Tarot of Cards. So there you go. There you go indeed. Reiki, you're off. Reiki, you're off. I need the month, I need the day, and I need the year. The month, the day, and the year. If you can score those, then you win the Tarot of Cards, right? Pretty easy with that. Everybody's like way off. everybody's like, wait, somebody, there's got to be one stalker out there that like knows my birthday, that like knows my birthday details. Okay, I'll tell you what, the person that gets the closest, if you don't get it exact, wins. You know, there you go. If you get it the closest, but if you get it exact, you win. So you have the rest of the stream. You have the rest of the stream to go, right? You have the rest of the stream to go. Anyway, all right. A lot of people will message me on Instagram, and they know my life history. They know all of my previous relationships. They know everything about me. So it's got to be somebody that's watched enough that they know everything about me. I don't know. Somebody, if you're a stream superstar and you know my birthday, you know, you let me know. The person that gets the closest the person that gets the closest wins. NC is next. NC wants to know. Oh, we got a lot of PayPals we got to do too. Forgot about the PayPals. All right, let's get the PayPals up and running. We're doing C. We're going to hop over to the PayPal, and we're going to get that done. We got OA up in the queue, making it happen over there. But yeah, just sir, view me as the one who got away, the one who walked off, the one who's never going to come back. They're never going to come back. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. We'll see what's happening here. You can make as many guesses as you want. You can guess all night if you want to. I need the day, the month, and the year. I need the day, the month, and the year. If you can get that, and you know that, then, you know, you win. All right. We'll use a little... I didn't think I'd break chat with that question. I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd break chat with the question. All right. To view me as the one who got away. Oh, man. We'll see. The Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Judgment card. I mean, I do think so. You know, normally I wouldn't really go to that extreme, but you definitely are the one that got away over there. The Hanged Man. This is an attraction of opposites. And you got to kind of appreciate that, right? You got to kind of get that moving as far as that goes. Knight of Cups says we have some beautiful romance. We have some great things. We have some great combos going in there. So that's going to be pretty good indeed as well. But the Judgment, you're the one that rebirthed. You're the one that had this karmic connection, that had this exciting connection through here. And that's something that they really wanted. That's something that they were enthralled. They were excited about. But yeah, you know, there you kind of get it. So I'm just going to say yes. I think that you have a little bit of that feel, a little bit of that karmic connection, the rebirth, the reincarnation going through here, and you got some possibilities going on there. So yeah, I'm gonna lean in that direction as far as it goes over there. Oh, hey, he wants a little bit of a general reading for September. Let's get that going and see where that is gonna take us indeed. All right, general for September. Where is that gonna go? What kind of adventures are we gonna have over there? Let's get another one over there. Ultraviolet Tarot. I assume that you know it. That's kind of Ultraviolet Tarot probably knows it better than anybody. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Ultraviolet doesn't know it. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe my own girlfriend's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I think he's an oldie. I think he's really old and he's bald now. But yeah, I don't know exactly when his birthday is. All right, we'll see. General for September as far as it goes. The Devil card. What undue influences do you have going on in September? I think someone is trying to pursue you. Someone is trying to pull you in a particular direction in September. And this could be an interesting thing. This could be something fun, something that you like, something you're like, hey, I'll take it. I'll take a little bit of that as far as that goes. The Temperance, though, that well. There's somebody calling you. There's somebody calling out to you that needs something, that wants something, that has a little bit of that action over there, that needs some of these sort of things going through there. But yeah, the devil, right? Just watch out for who's calling. Watch out for what kind of messages that you're getting from certain people. You really don't want to sort of encounter that. You don't want that to be something that's going to sort of pull you in a direction you don't want to be as well. It almost feels like that this person's very alluring, very sort of pulling you, has a lot of pull, and really sort of gets you into that, you know, mode of this is some place you need to be. This is something that you want to do, even though you may not want to engage in it. You may not want to do it at all. So yeah, you do have some influences in September that you definitely need to watch out for and be cautious about engaging in a lot of stuff going through there. Karima phase 4. I think the Karima phase 4 indeed. You know, we're going to go ahead and break out the Misrak Tarot for you tonight, Karima. We got a little bit of that Misrak Tarot. Give you a little bit of a preview of this Misrak Tarot, because this thing is absolutely stunning. Look at that. You got the side over there. Look at the borders are beautiful. The cards are stunning. And yeah, I kind of want to see where that is going to take you, because Misrak Tarot's got so much good feels, so many good things going on. But yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. All right, what actions is he ready to take towards me at the moment? Yeah, I think that's a good thing, right? Because you do have a lot of these questions about what actions are sort of in the future, where are we going, you know, what is sort of happening in here. So we kind of want to see, like, right now, what actions are they willing to take? What actions are they ready to do? You got that Nine of Cups with the Star. They're ready to take this adventure together. Ready to take this adventure together, especially with the Page of Pentacles. They feel like they haven't. There's almost like this level of guilt here. Like, I haven't taken the adventures together. We haven't taken the adventures together that we need to. That's one of the things that they want to take right now, is to get that next level, to get that next push, to get that next movement. The Star says there is a pathway laid out in front of him that they definitely want to sort of try to go and try to get here. And that's something that they're ready to do. They're ready to sort of take that path. The Star talks about that connection, but as well, it talks about kind of, you know, having the things happen, having the things that are needed over there to make do. All right, Page of Pentacles just said they haven't been ready in the past, but right now, again, they're ready to take an action of starting on a new path, starting on a new pathway. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to get all the way to the end. We're going to rush to the end or anything, but they definitely have this feeling of, I want to start. I want to at least get it moving, and that's going to be kind of a good thing overall here. All right, and we had wanting to continue out of my place and eating there, spending more time. So we saw that in some previous readings last week. Let's see if that's still going to be on the table, no pun intended. KM, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, let's see if that's going to be something they're willing to do here. We saw that in previous readings. I think that is perfectly valid, but you know, there you go. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see. Sarah, you're really close. Sarah, you're really close. You gotta go back. You gotta go back to last year's stream where it said birthday stream, right? Where it said birthday stream. You gotta figure that out. All right. Yeah, Sarah's pretty. Is that reverse time? Is that reverse time over there? I don't know. Anyway, all right. I don't know. Didn't decedate. Okay, you didn't. Yeah. I look like I was born in 1901. I agree with that. All right. Is he wanting to continue? Coming over your place, eating there, spending more time. That's a definite yes. We got that Three of Swords. They feel like that they have disappointed you by not doing this. They feel like they haven't taken enough of a move, enough of an adventure going through there to make this happen. They feel like that they've been holding back quite a bit as well. They've been holding back possibly too much, and they realize they've been holding back possibly too much as far as this goes. The Two of Cups, let's get together. Let's have these connections together. Let's get things together, get things going, get things in the direction that we kind of want here. But that Eight of Swords just says they couldn't do do it in the past, but now they're willing to take that step. Now they're willing to go into that next level. So that is going to be a yes. We got a little bit of a thumbs up action going over there. Looking good indeed for Karima, I believe phase 3 going over through there. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get a little bit of a black swan. I had a question, but I don't know what the question is. So we're going to skip around here and go to H. H is next. Let's make it happen. K, M is another thing going through there. All right, let's go ahead and do an ending soon. So we lock down a little bit. We do have a lot of places to go over here, and we're reaching the 7 o'clock hour. So yeah, let's get some action. Let's get some action over there. And you really want the tarot of cars, you know? You really want the tarot of cars. But yeah, all right, I guess we'll close it down. It down. Reiki wins. Reiki wins. Was off by 1 year. Reiki was off by 1 year. It's 9/21/66. So there we go. 9/21/66 was the date. Reiki wins. Congratulations, Reiki. I'll throw this in your substantial stack that I will be sending you for all the stuff that you ordered. So yeah, there we go. All right, we'll see over here. Does ex-boyfriend still have feelings of love for me? Oh, man. And what are the current feelings about me right now? There's no contact, but hey, I want to have a baby. I want to get all of the babies running, make all of the babies happen. Yeah, we'll see where that's going to happen over there. All right, I want babies with the ex-boyfriend. I don't know. You want babies with the ex-boyfriend? Is that? I don't know. So, yeah, does ex-boyfriend still have feelings of love for me? Ace of Cups says no. I really think that this individual has moved on. I think that they have sort of moved in that next direction. They've done things. They've done things independently here, and they've just kind of moved on as far as this goes, right? So what are the feelings about you? You do have a Knight of Wands. I think that they still have a level of interest in you, but there is that Ace of Cups. They want a different opinion. They want a different option, and that is going to be something that they're ready to go. They're ready to make this happen with another individual as far as that goes, right? All right, but I just say there's no contact for a reason. They've moved on. You don't have a lot of substantial interest here, and overall, you just don't have the level of, the kind of the peak level that you're looking for to have this sort of happen. Now, Six of Swords just says this is a long-running kind of thing. Like this has been on and off. This is going to be on and off, and you just kind of have to sort of put up with some of that as well. When are you going to have a baby? I think you're going to have a baby on in February 2025. I think that's when you have your baby. All right. My opinion, just my opinion. But yeah, there you go. There you go. Entertainment purposes only. Never have a baby based on fat men reading your cards on the internet, especially one that nobody knows when the birthday is. You know, this is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. I'm feeling lonely over here tonight. All right. We're going to skip around. We're going to skip around because that is what we do. We do a lot of skipping around over there. We got Sophia. We got Lisa. We got Newman. We got everybody up in the queue tonight. Let's get a little bit of the Samantha reads going through here with some adventure. Would I like some adventure? I'd love some adventure, tarot. I think that's going to be something that I really enjoy. You know what I mean? Tea is seeping indeed. It is too hot for tea, man. I'm just saying, I need to make some iced tea, but that's too much work. It's too much work when I can just grab a water out of the fridge and just have a water, maybe put some flavoring in it. But yeah, it's too hot for tea. It is too hot. It is too toasty for the tea. What are Lisa's feels towards me? Does Lisa even like me anymore? That Page of Wands. This is somebody who has done some separation from you, is what I'm talking about. They've done a little bit of separation here. They're not on the same page. They're not on the same vein as you anymore. A little bit too much separation over here. There's some Five of Cups action where they're not as interested as we used to be. It just feels like we have some separation. We have some disconnect. We're not on the same page, not even on a little bit. But, you know, that's the way it goes as far as that is. King of Swords just says there's a little bit of biting communication. Even if it's not now, it could be in the future, and you're going to have to avoid that and be a little bit hesitant towards that, you know, not be too on board with that as far as that goes. Page of Wands, just be careful about communication with this individual. You do have some biting communication. You do have some, you know, a little bit of a challenge within the context of this, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, now everybody knows my birthday now, because I could ask that question later. I'm just saying, I could ask that question again, because we have a lot of giveaways. We need to give away probably 30 decks of cards. I'm not even kidding. We need to give away, and you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. We need to give away 30 decks of cards. So, yeah. All right. Does Sophia miss me at all? Absolutely they do. You got the lovers. You got that coordination, that love, that connection with that temperance card. You got that Four of Wands over here that just feels like that, yeah, this is something that we had a great connection. We had a beautiful opportunity here. We had a lot of exciting things now going through here. And that lover says, we desperately miss you indeed. So that is very poignant, very, very, very direct as far as the thing goes, right? As far as the direct goes. Yeah, but there we go. All right. Tarot Oracle's older than my mom. I don't think so. So you're unless your mom had you when she was 11, Ultraviolet Morgan. I don't think so. I'm not seeing it, Ultraviolet Morgan. Unless she had you when she was 11 years old. No, I don't think you're correct. All right. How is George doing right now? Let's see about George of the jungle. He is, swinging on the vine, and watch out for that tree. George has really found himself. George has really found himself here. This is something where George is pursuing what George needs to. George is moving in the direction that they need to be over there. You got that star. Things are laid out. Things are happy, things are content, things are very direct for George, and I think that's going to be good indeed, right? You do have a little bit of that Ten of Pentacles. They found their happiness, they found their happy place, and they're really sort of working it. They're really making it work for them. So I think that's very good. I think that's really powerful as far as it goes. So George is doing pretty good. George is doing really nice. You got nothing but beautiful cards over here. You can't really say anything else, right? Get that star. I found my direction, found my place. I found this contentment. I found a place where I can had to sneeze. But yeah, overall, George is good. You just have a George is good, you know? That's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. So yeah, we'll see. Need a little water after that sneeze. That was a full on like body sneeze over there. Man. All right, a little bit of the adventurous tarot over there, and making it happen, you know. Karima, yeah, she's only like 11 years off from my age. So she likes to make it like it's a big deal, you know. It's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. All right, Karima. Speaking of Karima, Karima's next. Karima did ask for the Poe at one time. We'll do a little bit of the Poe. We'll do a little bit of the Poe because the Poe knows. The Poe understands all of the nuances over here. The Poe is ready to rock and roll. The Poe is ready to make it happen. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see over here. What of his biggest desire towards me and the connection right now? what kind of things do we got going on? That Eight of Swords, the biggest desire, breaking through the obstacles, breaking through. You have this kind of thing going through here where we need to break through. We need to explode. We need to get things done. We need to eliminate those challenges, and we need to eliminate the things that are holding us back here, right? You have that King of Wands with a very fiery aspect over here. But we have a restriction with the Eight of Swords. We're being restricted from doing what we need to do, from being what we need to be, from pursuing what we were ready to pursue over here. And the Six of Pentacles feels like you're ready to give your all over here, but they just can't do it. They just can't do it the way that goes. That Four of Cups over here as well just says there's a lot of connection that needs to be sort of traversed. There's a lot of connection that needs to be moved past over here, but I think we can do it. We can do it indeed. So breaking through the restrictions, that is what we need to do. That is what is desperately waiting for us at the end of the rainbow. Speaking of the end of the rainbow, let's take a look at Keith. What is Keith doing at the end of their rainbow? And we'll see what kind of adventure we can get in there. All right, how is Keith feeling about me? Is Keith as passionate about me as I am about them? Ace of Swords. Ooh, a little bit. A lot of Eight of Swords action tonight is what I'm saying, right? A lot of Eight of Swords action tonight over there. You got a little bit of the changes, coming through here. They're ready to make some changes. They're ready for this to be a little bit different than it is right now, and they're ready to walk the line. They're ready to make that happen over here, right? And they're ready to do it. They feel like that there's not a lot of communication, there's not a lot of connection here, and they want to fix that. They want to change that, and that's going to be something that they're going to look for, at least, look towards to, make that happen. So there we go. There we go indeed. So yeah. That is how Keith is feeling. We got Felicia lost some money. That is no good. Let's get the money. Let's find all of the money. Oop, that's the wrong button. Let's find all of the money. Let's find all of the money and make all of the money appear, because that is what could be important indeed over here. All right, let's see. Can we hunt down the money? Can we get the money back to where we want it to be? This is the money at the end of the rainbow. This is the pot at the end of the rainbow. I do think there's some hesitancy to get that done. Here's what I think. I think you'll find some of the money, but not all of it. It appears that there's some of the money has either vanished, some of the money has been spent up, some of the money may not be available, it may not be out there, but you definitely have that, right? That 5. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to sort of get this going, get this pursuing, get this moving, and that's going to be important. I think you finally figure out where it went, and I do think that you discover that money and you're willing to pursue that. You're willing to do it. You're willing to make this happen, right? There's somebody else that is going to fight you for that money, or there is somebody that's going to be sort of getting a little bit more in your face about the money and not allowing you possibly to get to it. But yeah, you do have the little bit of that King of Swords. You're going to fight, you're going to win, you're going to get some of that money indeed. So yes, you will find it. You will find it indeed at the pot, at the end of the rainbow, as far as that goes. All right, we're skipping around a little bit, but we'll see about the daydreams. You do have a lot of daydream cards. I got to say that. You do get quite a bit of daydream cards. Let's see if we can get another one over here and, yeah, see what's going on with that. So there we go. Karima, thank you for the extra for the last question. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's make it happen. Does he still daydream about me? If so, what are the daydreams about? You get a lot of these. You get a lot of these 9 of Swords. You get a lot of these 4 of Swords. A lot of that energy, right? A lot of that energy sort of in here. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and that 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords does say that there is that daydream feel as far as this goes, right? So you do have a little bit of that dream state. You do have a little bit of that sleepy state, sort of staring off into space. I'm getting you I'm getting you some daydreaming action in there. So I do think that they daydream occasionally about you, maybe a couple of times a week or what have you. One of these is just meeting up. It feels like that they daydream about a past relationship. Now, I've said before that this person is not on the same page as you as far as karmic relationships, soulmates, stuff like that. But the funny part about it is, again, I'm going way out on a limb. The funny part about it is I think they daydream about this kind of this Victorian romantic or this old school previous life, right? Where you're sort of in this cafe having lunch together. You're in this beautiful setting, possibly in Tuscany, possibly somewhere in Europe kind of thing going on with that 6 of Cups kind of thing. We're just enjoying a meal together. We're enjoying a thing together as far as this goes. The 5 of Cups feels like that they feel like that in the past relationship or in the past life that one of you had prematurely died and it really kind of adversely affected the other one, right? Like we didn't have that support network. We didn't have, kind of that connection that we needed to have over there. And that 4 of Cups just says that there was a big celebration with the wedding, a big celebration with a connection, but somebody had died prematurely and they just kind of in a little bit of the challenge as far as that goes. But yeah, the way it goes, that's where the dreams go. The list is not in order. KDP, sometimes I skip around. So I don't want to do like one person over and over and over and over. So I'll skip around. I'll do 2 questions. So if somebody has like 6 questions, 5 questions, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 questions. I'll skip over here, do 1 or 2 questions because I don't want to do like 6 questions in a row from the same person. You know what I'm saying, KDP? Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Black Swan is next. Black Swan, you typed out your question, and there we go. All right, let me get a drink of water over here. We need a drink. All right. Let's see where this is going to take us. I feel some of the things have been one-sided between R and myself. Is it coming only from me? Or is it just my insecurity and he's just doing everything that they possibly can, right? Doing everything that they possibly can. Let's take a deep dive. Let's take a deep dive by looking. This eyeball, Black Swan, this eyeball's looking into your soul. It's looking into R, right? A little bit one-sided. You've been putting in all the work. You've been putting in the money. You've been putting in all the time. And they have been doing nothing but sitting there playing the Xbox. And you're like, wow, what is going on, right? What is going on? I need something from you other than the Xbox. We need to play Mario Kart or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. But you wanted the Thoth or Poe, and I screwed that up, because that's what I do. That's what I do. I get all excited. I'm reading chat. I'm trying to multitask, and I fail. I try to multitask. Some days I just don't do it properly. Anyway, I feel some things have been one-sided. Ooh, that Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. I don't know. I mean, it feels like there's a disconnect here. Look, we got a disconnect. Here, okay? You got a little bit of that 3 of Wands. You're looking for something they're not delivering. They're looking for something you're not delivering. You're looking for something that doesn't exist. And there's this big gap. There's this big whirlpool in between you two. And that's something that you're going to have to realize that maybe it does exist, but it does exist on purpose, right? You do have that whirlpool in between you two because you're looking at your 3 of Wands and you're looking for something they're not providing. So, is it one-sided? Maybe, but they feel like they're doing the required things. But you have a different opinion because you are looking for something that they are not providing. Does it make sense? So I'm providing some stuff, but it may not be in line with what you want over here. The Fool says they're on their own adventure. They're very kind of selfish a lot of times too. And you're going to have to knock them out of that selfishness, right? You slap them in the face like Moe and the Three Stooges. But yeah, you're going to have to knock them out of that selfishness a little bit. And you're going to have to kind of say, hey, I'm looking for this, and you're providing that. So can we get more in line with what I need? Can we get more in line with that? That is going to be something that's going to be important, right? The Two of Cups says we have a good relationship. We have a good communication. Everything else seems to be in line here. So it's not in your mind, but it is kind of in your mind. So you just have to communicate that I'm looking for something that is just not being provided here. And that is, that's something that we need to fix. And I think that's something that's doable, especially with the Two of Cups over here. It feels like that there's a lot of good focus here. There's a lot of good things prevalent within here, but you just have to put a little more work into it. A little bit of open communication. That's kind of right. It's kind of the way it goes. All right, we got Jordan is in the queue. Let's make that happen over here with this beautiful Modern Love Tarot. Modern Love Tarot is on the table. That is one of the things that we're all excited about. We love us a little bit of modern love. We don't like old school love. We like the modern love, right? All right, well, what happened in November between Jordan and me? There's a reason you're asking about November, isn't there? There's some plans. There's KDP. There's some plans in November. Even if you don't have them, even if it's not on the table, I think that there are some plans in November. And that's something that you're willing to go forth with. There's something that you're willing to make it happen. You're willing to push forward into the next thing. That Judgment card over there says there are some new things happening. There are some new innovations. There are some new exciting things in November waiting for you. And that's something that you can look forward to. High Priestess says that there's some information either coming, there's some information on the table already, or there's more information kind of coming about November and as well. I think overall we have some good things in November. We have a few challenges as well. Overall, it looks like things work out for the best. In November here, it feels like there's more emotional resonance. There's more emotional connection within November than kind of what we're looking for, kind of what we have. And the reason I say that is because we have a good, beautiful Four of Wands over here that kind of says, right? That kind of says that we have a little bit of a better communication now. We have a little bit of a better connection as far as this goes, right? As far as this goes. I think things clear up a lot between now and then, but I don't know. But if you want to dump them between now and then, my recommendation would be, with this many good cards, especially this reuniting or this reinitialization right here, you may want to hang out. You may want to hang out and see if things fix up, if things get a little bit heavier. So yeah, wanting a relationship is on the table, right? Nine of Cups. I want you to be happy. You have sort of a delivering of things that we didn't have before, and you have building a new happy home, happy family. So I do think that they could be willing to get into a relationship to make this a little bit more formal as far as that goes. But yeah, that's the way it is. Samantha is next. Let's see what's going on with Samantha. Do a little bit of a capybara tarot. No, let's not do that. Let's do a little bit of this. Ooh, we got Ultraviolet Tarot has been waiting for the Violet Soul Tarot. So yeah, lots of ultraviolets. Lots of violeting in here. Let's make the violets happen. Would Newman like staying at the doggy place? Let's see if Newman's going to be ready for that. Oh, the 5. Nice, a 9. All right, at first, no. At first, clearly, no. It feels like they feel a little bit abandoned. They feel a little bit alone. But there's something at the doggy place. Maybe there's someone at the doggy place that really is exciting. That's really on board here and ready to go with this particular connection here. So they look really nice. They look really nice indeed. Felicia, I answered your reading. Felicia, I did your reading. Felicia, go to 1 hour, 1 minute, and 25 seconds. And that is where your reading is located. Let me go ahead and post it in chat over here. Yes. All right. So Felicia, I posted right here and there, 1 hour, 1 minute, and 25 seconds into the stream. That's the location of your reading. There you go. All right, but yeah, I think Newman is going to be hesitant at first, but there's somebody that really warms up to Newman and becomes Newman's best buddy, basically, at the dog place. I'm just saying right now. Somebody really does that, right? Somebody's really there, really sort of caring, a very good soul in the dog place that just makes Newman feel like, yes, this is my best buddy. This is my best buddy. And I really think that they make some good strides, making Newman comfortable, making Newman happy, and you have just a lot of beautiful things happening over there indeed. All right, let's see. We also have KM is in the queue. Let's see, KM. Thank you very much for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Got a little bit of a Scorpio action in the queue. Let's see how that's going to work out. See if that's going to be all right at the end of the day over here. Got a little bit of the Harry Potter. By the way, they released. We got to stop the stream. Got to pause the stream to take a look at this. They released a new Harry Potter. They released a new Harry Potter Lego set. It is the bank, right? Because a lot of y'all be collecting these Harry Potter sets. You got the Diagon Alley, and you just don't have the bank. They released a deluxe version of that damn bank. It is set up on this hill. It's got a little coaster that rides to the bottom. It's massive. It's got a massive dragon on the top of it. It's got a lot of detail. I mean, I'm just saying, this is the best Lego set that I've possibly seen in like forever. I was like, whoa, what the hell is that when I saw it? But you know, that's it. Anyway, all right, sorry, I had to show you the Lego set of the year. The Lego set of the year. Not only is it going to go in the Diagon Alley, right? But this is something that is going to be like on its own. It's so freaking huge. Anyway, all right. I have to drool over my Legos. You know me. I really like James Scorpio. I feel like he was clingy, but now I think I want a relationship. He's super sweet. Oh, that's nice. KM. That's what I'm talking about. Hooray! KM found a love of loves. Woo, nice. All right, KM. Ace of Wands. They have cast a spell on you. They have just cast a spell on you at this point, right? They have. They got that Ace of Wands. They wave the wand around, and it has cast a spell on you over here. The Five of Wands says we were flying in a little bit of different directions. Clingy is kind of their thing. Over here. But the world says that that's just one part of a very robust personality that you have kind of encountered, that you're going to enjoy, that you're going to kind of be in here to win it, right? Page of Pentacles says take it slow. Let the clinginess kind of subside a little bit. Take it nice and slow. And I think that's going to be something that could happen indeed, right? I think that's good. I think that's good indeed. So just, you know, I think some people do get clingy because they really fall in love, or they really feel like this is something that is going to be, you know, their mainstay relationship and what have you. But that sort of chills out over time, and that's kind of what you see. So I think it'll chill out over time, not going to be a problem, right? Does it look like that this could happen? Eight of Wands says move forward with it. Move forward with it. The Ten of Wands, again, talks about the clinginess. You need to let that subside, let time pass, and let that kind of get into something more normal, because you don't want it to be an undesirable factor that pushes you away, that gets you a little bit nervous, or, you know, kind of thing going through here. Eight of Wands just says just sort of take it day by day. Let them know we're taking it day by day. But let them know that I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about this connection, this relationship indeed. Wheel of Fortune says over time, we just become a day-to-day regular part of each other's life. And that is where the real magic, the real movement happens here. So definitely do an 8 of Wands, pursue this, make it happen. And I think that's going to be good overall. So yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. What is next? We got Samantha. Brother's current feelings for me. What is going to happen with all of that? Let's get a little bit of excitement and adventure over here. We were all excited about using this, and we never did it. We never did it, you know? Harry Potter Wizarding Bank Set. I am banking on that bank set. I bought it 30 seconds after I saw it. I was all excited. That was definitely sort of a, you know, got to purchase it right now. I don't care what it looks like or how much it is. Anyway, but that is it. All right. That is the same bank, Reiki B. That's it. If you're a member of if you're a Lego member, you get to order it now. If you're not, you got to wait a few days. Maybe sold out. I don't know. But that's the best looking Harry Potter thing they have ever done. They have ever done. All right. Anyway, my brother's current feelings towards me. King of Pentacles says they're just doing their own thing. They're focused on their own environment. They're focused on their own thing. They're doing their own thing. It just feels like that they're not really focused on you at the moment. Not saying that they're going to completely ignore you. Not saying that this is going to be bad. But yeah. M, what is your question? Let me know. But yeah, the Empress just says they're more concerned about their own comfort than yours. 10 of Swords just says they haven't put a lot of thought about you. They haven't done a lot of thought about you, but you know, this is the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Are you going to stream tomorrow? No, I'm going to take tomorrow off. I love you more than Legos. I love you more than Legos because you don't poke me when I try to hug you, you know? That's the thing. But yeah, so you don't stab me like the Legos do when I hug the Legos and they stab me. So Ultraviolet does not stab me. Well, at least not yet. Give her time. Give her time. But yeah, anyway. All right, we'll see. Will the ex-Sagittarius reach out? Wait a minute. If you blocked them, you want them to reach out, they're blocked. I don't understand that question. So you're blocking them, but you want them to reach out. Okay. Are you going to unblock them or like what's the thought here? I don't know. M, what is your question? I can get you today if I get your question moderately soon. I need your question by the time I finish this reading. But yeah, otherwise we got to move you to Sunday. All right. Will the X reach out? Yes. You do see that. You got the Knight of Wands over here with the fiery aspect. You're looking for that something. You're looking for that kind of thing as far as that goes. But yeah, that's something you definitely want to do here. The star just says they want to do it. But yeah, okay, Em, I got your question. Thank you. But they want to do it, the star. So that's yes, we need that to happen. We want to do that. We want to pursue that. So yeah, there is that. And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good for that. I'm just going to say yes. Just going to say yes. You got a lot of good stuff going through there. All right. Looking good for that. All right. We got your question indeed. We got H. Black Swan. I'm not sure what your question is. Black Swan, do you need your reading location as well? Let's see. Let's see here. Black Swan, let me post your reading location right here. There we go. So Black Swan, you're at 1 hour, 6 minutes, 11 seconds. That is your reading location where I did your reading. All right, let's do H. And finally, we'll do M, and we'll be getting a move on. Speaking of moving on with all of that, right? Are you referring to my ex-hubby? Or are you referring to the boyfriend that moved on? All right, we'll do a little bit of a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
We'll go on the left here, we'll say ex-hubby. On the right here, we'll say we'll say that, right? All right, so we got ex-hubby. Are we referring to the ex-hubby? No, ex-hubby doesn't look good. It looks like that we're more referring to the boyfriend that moved on right there, right? You got a little bit of that Ace of Cups over there. I want to reunite. I want to get a connection with this. Three of Pentacles. We got specifications. We got some things happening. We got some things moving over there, and we are enthralled, excited. We definitely want to see, you know, where this is going to take us. But yes, I think that that is going to be the boyfriend that moved on. There we go. That's just my opinion, of course. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume a boyfriend based upon a random dude on the internet. A random dude on the internet. All right. M posted their question. That would be the finale tonight. Finale tonight. I don't know. Let's see. M. We have KM. We have M. And I'm not sure. M wanted something else. M posted their question, and they said, what are D's thoughts about a relationship with me? I'm not sure why that's not showing up. That's showing up under M. There we go. All right, we got it correct now. We had to do a little modification to get this up and running. All right, let's use the Teddy Bear Tarot since Teddy Bear is here, and Teddy Bear does not poke me as much as Legos when I hug her. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. What's D's thoughts about a relationship with me? Do we want a relationship with ML or do we not want a relationship with ML? We're using the Teddy Bear. I don't even know if Reiki's still here or not, but Reiki bought me the Dancing Tarot. But yeah, we'll see. All right, does D's thoughts about a relationship with me? Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at this. Look at this. It almost feels like that either they had some issues making this happen, they had some hesitation making this happen, but let's do it. Let's really have a relationship. Let's make this go, right? Ace of Swords. I want to connect. I want to communicate. I want to get this going. I want to get this happening as far as the love balloons go. The Chariot. I want to make major moves on this, and I'm emotionally invested in this as well. There's a lot of emotional investment from this person. Like they're very in tune with your emotions. They're very in tune with what you want, how you need things, what you want to see. But yeah, I do think they're ready for a relationship. We have a lot of, let's get the communication going. Let's get the movement going, and the connection, the emotional resonance is there. And it is happening indeed. So we'll go with a thumbs up on that one. Looking good. Looking good indeed. In fact, all of y'all are looking fantastic. I will not be here tomorrow, but I will return Sunday. Look for another giveaway on Sunday. We need to give away 30. That's right. 30 decks of cards. And so that is a lot of giveaways. There's lots and lots and lots of giveaways. So yeah, tune in. Giveaway pretty much every stream from now, probably till the end of the year. Anyway, and that's it for me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Sunday.